Hey, you know what? I want to tell you a story.
Right.
Okay, today at the gym, I was doing my leg machine and I looked up and I was like, hey, I've never seen that cute boy before. And who is that? And then it was my husband. It was you.
Get out of town.
No, I'm serious.
You're just trying to butter me up for
like,
something.
Oh, that's Kyle.
What do you want?
And then I said, no wonder why I thought he was cute.
What do you want?
To tell you that you're cute.
Thanks.
That's a true story, 100% true story. I looked up and I'm like, who's that cute guy? Oh, it's my husband. Not
sure.
100% true. I'm true.
Okay.
Even sweared with my hand up. True. True story. Losing weight, it's not just a physical thing. It's here and it's here. Fight through it. You can do it. Don't give up. So, the friends, I'm fat. That's the story of this video. Okay, so Kyle and I have lost 130 pounds each. However, there is something called body dysmorphic disorder where you think that you're way bigger than you are. And a lot of people with eating disorders are affected by that. And there are other people out there that don't have an eating disorder that are also affected by it. A lot of people who lose a large amount of weight, like Kyle and myself, have it as well, where you still think you're as big as you were before. I suffered from it when I had dropped a large amount of weight when I was a teenager, and I continued to suffer through it, always thinking that I was way bigger than I was. Of course, when I was really, really heavy, I still thought I was way, way bigger than I was. But now, I shock myself every time that I look in the mirror. I've been training my legs twice a week for the past year, and I've been noticing huge results in my legs. But in my head, I think of my legs as the way they used to be. And I used to think of them like tree trunks, like huge, massive thighs, a super large lower body. And every time I look in the mirror, I literally do a double take and I think, that's no way that those are my legs in the mirror. And I have to look again, and then I realize they're mine. And I'm like, those are small legs, those are not mine. But it's like, your head lies to you. It constantly tells you negative things about your body and makes you actually believe that you are way larger. So I wanted to do this video to tell all of the friends, especially those that suffer from eating disorders or that have lost a large amount of weight, or even are just a normal size but think that they're way bigger than they are. You really have to battle your head. Don't listen to your head. Look at the mirror and utilize your clothes to see how you really look, to see the size that you really are. Because every time I go shopping, I am shocked when I hold up clothes and go, oh, those are way too big. Why did I pull those off the rack?
Me and Nicole have even had to tell each other along our 6-year journey, every once in a while when we're shopping, like, hey, those clothes that you're picking up are way too big.
Yeah, way too big. Even go try them on in the dressing room and still will come out and Kyle will go, Nicole, that's way too big for you. Why are you wearing that?
We'll actually be walking in the mall if you see a reflection in a store or something, and we'll be shocked and do double takes, and it's us in the...
Yeah.
Because we're so used to, most of our life we were really obese and really big, and we dreaded seeing reflections of ourselves or ourselves in a mirror or anything.
I hated it. I used to wear sweatshirts in the summer when I would walk to my summer job, and just to cover myself up because I had to pass a lot of windows when I was walking, and I hated seeing my reflection. So I would wear as bulky a clothes as I could to cover everything up. Now, like this morning, I was shaving my legs and I'm expecting to shave a huge thigh, and I go and I'm like, well, wait a minute, I forgot that my leg is actually smaller now. And it's really weird because you would think by now that I realize when I look in the mirror or at myself that I'm smaller. You would think that I would realize that, but I continue. My head takes over and it keeps telling me that I'm way bigger. And then I'll look at myself in the mirror and go, how did I think that? Like, you know?
That big person mindset, it's kind of funny. It never really goes away 100%.
No, it doesn't. And that's another thing that we wanted to say in this video, is that if you suffered with that when you were bigger, or if you've got an eating disorder but you're recovering from it now, it really doesn't go away. But you learn to nip your head in the bud, if that makes any sense. Like, when your head starts saying your lower body is huge, for example, like what it says to me, I'm ashamed, I'll walk into the gym ashamed of myself on leg day, thinking your lower body's way too big to train legs. People are gonna look at you like you have no business in there because your lower body is so fat. And then I catch a glimpse of myself in the mirror at the gym, and I'm like, I see muscles in my legs, and I see that they're smaller and shapelier, and I think, like, your head is lying to you. You need to snap out of it. And so then I will make myself look at myself in the mirror for a few seconds, register that my head is just trying to lie to me, and then I'll be more confident the rest of my workout, remembering what my lower body actually looks like. So, you know, start looking at yourself more in the mirror and looking at what you actually look like, not how you think you look in your head, because your head will constantly tell you negative things about yourself. And how you change is not by constantly kicking yourself down. It's by saying, I am working really hard. I'm doing everything I can to improve myself, and I am going to get where I'm going to go. And every time that I think that about my lower body, I say, it doesn't matter, because I'm in the gym training legs. I'm training my legs twice a week.
And if anybody wants to judge you or judge us for the way we look, we can say, hey, at least we're working on ourselves.
Exactly. And I, you know, I'll then say, you're in the gym. Why are you embarrassed? You're in the gym doing something about it. And then I'll look in the mirror and I'll go, and why are you worried about your legs being big? Because they're half the size you think they are.
Basically, we want to say, beware that as you go on in your journey, or even if you're starting your journey, or you're 6-7 years down the road on your journey like we are, your head can sometimes be your worst enemy and your own worst critic.
Exactly.
And it can point out faults that no normal person would ever see in you. And it can also make things up.
It will make things up. It will tell you flat out lies. I know a lot of people with anorexia suffer from it, and they think that they are so much bigger than they are. And it's so sad, because they constantly hurt themselves thinking that they need to be smaller when they don't see how they really are already small. And then, you know, I look at myself and I say, you're making yourself feel so bad, and you don't look anywhere near what you're picturing yourself in your head.
And that negative thinking can really burn up a lot of good energy.
Yes, and throw you off. And some days when I'm really hard on myself, I don't get as good of a workout because I'm so embarrassed of how fat I think I am. And then, but I'm not fat, but I think I am in my head. So really, we wanted to put awareness out there that this thing exists, where you can actually convince yourself that you are bigger than you are, and to be gentle on yourself, and to work as hard as you can, give it everything you've got to get where you want to go. And don't listen to yourself.
Exactly. And if you are, the way you stop it, to stop this negative cycle,
you flip it.
You must flip it and force yourself. It will seem very awkward. You must force yourself to find one thing about your body that you like. If it's your eyebrows, if it's your eyelashes, if it's your hair, your toenails, you have to find one thing, and you'll be amazed at how that one positive thought can be way more powerful than 1,000 negative thoughts.
Exactly. And remind yourself that you're doing everything you can to change your body. And
it's a process, and it's going to take time.
Exactly. And be gentle on yourself. You need to be gentle on yourself, and you need to remind yourself, look in the mirror. Don't listen to your head. The mirror is the best place to see your progress. Looking at your mirror and seeing how your clothes fit.
And knowing where you came from is also important, because nobody else, no other stranger at the gym or at the mall or anywhere else knows how hard you're working right now and how much you've struggled in your life to get where you are. Only you know that. So you have to be your own best friend and support all the effort physically that you're putting in and trying to diet and work out. Support that with some positive thoughts.
Exactly. Support yourself. Say you're working hard. Be gentle on yourself, friends, and give it all you got. And so thank you. We hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got inspired to be a little more gentler on yourself. Let us know if you suffer from body dysmorphic disorder, or if you have thoughts like that.
And just know that you're not alone. Me and Nicole are right there with you some days. Most days, actually.
Just this morning, I was thinking that my legs were way bigger than they were. So just keep trucking, keep pushing through it. Know that you're doing everything you got. And like Kyle said, remember where you came from. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't. And if you don't...
Uh-oh.
Weird arms of doom.
Double joints of doom.
Thanks for watching. Bye, friends.
Bye, guys.
Our complete weight loss guide is finally here. We put our heart and souls into it, friends. It has 40 family-friendly recipes. Not only is there a 2-week full meal plan for you, there is a blueprint on how to make your own. The toning moves to prevent loose skin, to tighten up the loose skin. It's all in there. Everything you will ever need to know, you ever wanted to know about how we lost weight, it is there.